open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Second down coming up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. UCF! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I love the aggressive nature in the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, not just get it. They score a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And that's a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, UCF 7, Clemson 0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside and take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Looking for room. It's Randall. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep... It's a running room. He's loose at the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome awesome execution on a critical down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Clemson. Right on the money. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
They're not into threes. They want sixes, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. That's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they tacked on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. How about utilizing the fullback and picking up just little snippets of yardage in the passing game?
Yeah, it was kind of a positive play. Listen, it goes on the completion side of things, so the completion percentage goes up for the quarterback, and the big fella gets a touch.
There he goes! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hughes. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snagged in the middle, it's Burke. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's complete to the left. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Knights trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. And to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Makes the grab. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Here comes the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him! Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Finds a spot in the middle. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice job finishing this first half, but we're not done. I'm really curious to see here, Reese. Are they going to go for it? You could tie this game up, or you could go into the half down 1. Kind of an interesting decision early for this offense.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to halftime, all tied up. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Off the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, UCF! And that one will put them up here in the second half. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Clemson, 15.
Coming out with it, it's Randall. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. He's going to let it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Jackson will throw. Quick completion on the out. Wide open spaces. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Making side adjustments here. To the air on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Touchdown, Knights! Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's hands.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Reels it in down the left side. Turns on the Jets. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm a receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got the first down. Looking for more.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Clemson is quick to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UCF 37, Clemson 23.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Touchdown, Clemson. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Complete. Flying down the left side. All out of space. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Knights.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. it's Klubnik. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Clemson jumps to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Brings it in down the left side. Finds a seam. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. They want that clock to run. Finding open areas. Turning on the Jets. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option.
Well, a lot of bad things happening on that play if you're on offense because, one, you lost yards, but two, you ran out of bounds. You've got the lead. You want to bleed this clock. It's one thing to lose yards, but stay in bounds. Just go down.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Off play action. Rushes on him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Takes the handoff. It's Nixon. Hard running there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Brings up 2nd down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Jackson gonna throw it. Snags it.